guys, and welcome back to Let's Plant Boutique. My name is Heather. This is my channel where I talk about all the plant related things. In today's video, I am going to be repotting my massive Monstera Deliciosa. I call her Marin. I'm sure you guys have seen her in my plant tour, in my top 10, and possibly Instagram and TikTok. I will have the links for my TikTok and Instagram in my description below if you guys are curious about following those for more planty content. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up and smash the notifications bell. It really does help my channel get out there, and I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Keep watching to see how I repot my big Monstera. Here is my lovely assistant drilling some holes into Marin's new home. She was in a 14-inch pot and I upgraded her to a 16-inch pot. You don't want to go more than 2 inches from what it was in before when you repot your plants. All we're doing here is moving the Monstera onto the floor. Yeah, just at least till we get a good portion.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little water.
Alright, you got the roots moved?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys haven't seen the top of this before. It's so pretty. We should have called her Big Bertha.
No way.
Okay, so
Probably if we put her on the side.
can
Do
we?
you want me to eat it?
Are you gonna eat it?
I'll eat it.
Are you holding her?
Yep.
God.
Oh, there's a merchant.
I'm gonna... Come on, little lady. I want you to get in your new home.
Do we want to do the cut with
Dude, she's got has root. Oh my god, yeah, dude, she got a little bit of root rot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's squished.
Start cutting the pot.
Yeah, I see roots at the bottom of the pot, so we're gonna cut the pot off, and yeah, go from there. All right, here we go, guys. Gonna cut this damn pot off. I didn't realize she had roots coming out the bottom. We should have done this a while ago. Oh no. Lots of roots. She's gonna be a project. Oh my god. It's only a little bit of roots, that's the good thing. But we don't know what it looks like on the inside. Alright, can you try and pull her up and out of there now? Yeah. As you can see here, we have a very root-bounded plant, and she's showing some signs of root rot. You can kind of see here where some of the root rot is at. Some of it's even just falling off, and I'm hoping that when we untangle her, a lot of it will just come with it anyway. And you'll see that I grab a pair of scissors at some point and I just start snipping away some of the dead roots. I have high hopes that she'll bounce back super fast. You want to make sure when you're untangling the roots, you are as gentle as you can be. It is okay if you break some, because it happens with any plant repot. The tools we used were part of a terrarium kit, and they were handy for sure.
Well, what I'm saying, it's literally impossible to do this without them ripping and breaking. You know, like I've watched some of those other people do.
You're the one's laying on the ground.
Well, I'm trying to see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. Well, it seems like the center is like mostly just dirt.
But I want to try and get as much of that out as possible. It's got some healthy roots though.
Oh, yeah. You know?
We're ready to work our way to the top.
That's what I'm doing.
And then we get squished the rest of the dirt out when we get on the floor, you know? I wish it was small enough to like kind of roll back and forth, you know what I mean? Like a wheel. Well, luckily she'll have all winter to work on her new root system, you know? We are still untangling roots. We've been doing this for a couple hours now. I figured with how long this untangling process was going to be, I ended up throwing the rest of the video into a time lapse. Keep watching to see what plants I ended up picking up from Lowe's. They're pretty cool. Keep watching to learn more about root-bounded plants as well. In here, I'm just mixing up the soil for my Monstera. I used all orchid mix and a little bit of potting soil with some perlite and some worm castings. But anyway, this is going to be a well-draining, aerated soil. You want to add a base and then add your plant. And then we added a trellis as well. And then what I'm doing now is going through and backfilling, which is just adding soil around the plant and to the top. And you want to tap the sides to make sure all that new soil gets around the roots and that it's surrounded. I'll get an up-close shot of what I'm doing here. I'm still adding soil to the back of it, giving her support, and making sure she's not going anywhere. My next step is going to be watering her, and I'm going to water her until the water comes out the bottom of the pot. And that's pretty much it for the Monstera repot. All we have to do is add the new Velcro straps. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what the heck is a root-bounded plant? Root-bounded plants are when the roots are literally strangling themselves and there's nowhere for them to go, so they start growing up and down the sides of the pot, all around the bottom, and sometimes even pouring out the top and the bottom. If you see roots coming out the bottom of your pot, it is definitely time to repot your plant. I know that the Monstera I just repotted had a crap ton of roots coming out the bottom, and I honestly should have repotted her sooner than later, but it was better than never, right? I was going to wait until spring, but she is in dire need, and it is now winter where I live, so as long as you have the environment to do so, you can repot your Monsteras any time of the year. Also, propagating is the same way, so if you want to take a cutting off your Monstera, you can any time of year, as long as it's nice and warm and humid for that cutting, it will survive. It might take a little bit longer, but it will do it. Be sure you check for root-bounded plants at the store. You can possibly maybe wiggle the pot off and see what the roots look like. Sometimes you won't be able to wiggle it off that easy. And in this case, for the big Monstera, I had to cut the pot off. It was not fun, but it came off, and to my surprise, she was completely root-bounded all the way to the center. It was a fun time untangling that one. We broke some roots, but it's okay because they will grow back. It just means the foliage is not going to flourish as much as it would before. And it's also winter time, so it's definitely a good time to do this so they can acclimate to their new soil and their new environment before spring, and they really take off. The effects that root-bounded plants will have include small growth, slow growth, root rot, and brown spots, yellowing leaves, some cases droopy leaves. There will be watering issues where your plant won't be taking in as much water, and soil issues where, like, when the roots are just completely taking over, that means soil's getting pushed out and soil's being suffocated and there's no oxygen. That will lead to root rot, and you don't want that to happen. So tending to these plants as soon as possible is definitely a must. While I have you guys here, I figured I would talk about the plants I picked up at Lowe's the other day when we went to get the wood for the trellis for the Monstera. Starting with the crocodile fern, I am obsessed with this one because of the texture of the leaves. I've never seen a crocodile fern up close and personal. I've seen a couple YouTubers have them and seen them on Instagram, but I am obsessed. I love the fact that it came with this pot, and It's super pretty. It has a bunch of like leaves on it, and it's super cute. Sorry, I ran into the camera a little bit, but these leaves are super green, super textured, super pretty. And then look at the pot. I got this plant and pot for $20 and I could not pass it up, so that's why we have her now. And she sits, honestly I forget where I have her sitting. Oh yeah, it's back here. I will just put you back now so I don't forget. Up next is my Repot Hawaii. It is also known as a shingle plant, and they're super cool because they grow super flat and in this direction. It's already rooting to the board, and I love the fact that it's doing that on both sides. Super cool, super cute. I love it. Never seen one before. This one also came with the pot, and it was also $20, so I could not pass that one up as well. Because usually pots like this separately are about $10 each anyway, so I'm like, I couldn't pass up a pot, you know? Alright, and then you went over here. I'll probably fix you. And then I got another Trebouille Moonlight. I absolutely love the Trebouille Moonlights. I will probably end up transferring this one into hydroponics in the spring. Kind of let her chill for the winter. Pretty excited. But yeah, those are the 3 plants I got at Lowe's. Well, that was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this video useful. I was really excited to record it for you. I've been waiting a couple months to do it and kind of got scared to repot her, so I really hope this eased some of your guys' nerves with repotting big plants. I will do an update video on Marin in the next couple months just to show you guys how she's doing and talk about her a little bit if she's still here with us. Everybody please pray to the plant gods that she survives, because I am nervous. I'm a nervous wreck when it comes to repotting big plants. Small plants I can do, no problem. They survive. Good great grand. But big plants, I am so nervous. I know you guys understand where I'm coming from. Stay tuned for my next video on what day is that gonna fall on? The 7th. Okay. Stay tuned for my video that is going up on January 7th. It is going to be a plant shopping trip video and a little plant haul at the end showing you guys all the plants I got. I'm really excited to make that video and share it with you guys. I know that has been a little bit of a favorite with you guys since I uploaded my last shopping trip video. Also, if you want to learn how I keep up with all of these plants, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up and smash the notifications bell. It really does help my channel get out there, and with you guys liking these types of videos, it helps me plan for future content, knowing what you guys like. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for stopping by. Happy planting.